Last one is at the block, please. I haven't really prepared anything because Phil didn't want us to say a lot, but as best man I suppose you've always got to say a few words. And as I was saying to some of the friends earlier, I've been on training courses where you've got to learn to speak in front of people. It doesn't make it any easier. So last night, as I traditionally as I do, So I says to him earlier, I says, well, can I tell anything about some of the old times? He says, you can't tell any story. So I said, that's that one out the way. I says, can I tell dirty jokes? He says, no. I said, well, that's that one out the way. I says, well, what can I talk about? He says, me. I says, well, I've got no phone there. Well, no, seriously, that's cost me about £50 in pay. Well, no, really, I'd like to start with a proper greeting, like lords, ladies and gentlemen, and Ronnie. For Phil's friends, wasters, ruffians, and vagabonds. Well, no, seriously, I'd like to thank everybody for coming today and making it a special day for Phil and Carol. I was going to read the cards out, but fortunately Phil's forgot them. I think I'd bought them anyway. And the cards I'd see, I took the money out, so it's alright. But as I say, I've known Phil a long time. Carol I've only known a short time, but in the time I've known her, I think it's the best girl that Phil's ever had, and I think it's just rewards that they're getting married today. Certainly the first time that somebody hasn't taken for a ride, as some people would probably know that. I'd like to thank the parents, obviously, because if it wasn't for them, they wouldn't be here today. Maureen, she was lovely today. Everybody else for turning up. The cars, that was nice, and the Grange, obviously, because he's helped us through this. Now, Phil says he didn't want to tell any stories, so I'll not tell anybody about the time on the back of the bus when he caused a riot and got off at Epping Grove and went for the chingies and we battled on to the end of Greenwood Lane. On the times when we used to be, when Ronnie and Mary went away and there was 30 of us sleeping in the sitting room. And John, when he used to put the toast on in the kitchen door. You know, I still do that. But I'll go back even further for a story that's probably between me and him. As I say, we've grown up since we haven't grown up actually, we're still 5 foot now. But this story goes back 25 years when we were paper boys. Now I had to do Plains Farm, and he got the poshes, which is Hipsburg Drive. So we used to call them poshes because they owned their own houses. So one day, Phil's doing the papers, and he had to walk further than I did. So he thought, oh, I'll borrow this bike in his garden. No, I mean, he was really taking it back the next day. So, but before he took it back, he says to his mum, should I say, I borrowed it off Eddie Collins. So lo and behold, before he took the bike back, the policeman came and knocked on the door and says, oh, what have you got off Eddie Collins down the road? And I've still got the footprint of the policeman arresting us. But on a more serious note, I'd like you all to stand now, please. Them that can't stand, of course. Them that hasn't had too much to drink. And I wish Phil and Carol health, wealth and happiness, the bride and groom.
Both families, Ireland, his mum, his gran coming up. Like the fact, my gran, Jim and Bella coming here, and everybody. And a little surprise for your mum. Awesome for me. Yes. should be putting a couple of gatos up if you're still hungry. If not, why, the bar's there for everybody. Thanks very much for coming.